Happy Sunday, dear child of God. Once again, we thank God. We thank God for how far He's brought us. We thank Him for His mercies. We thank Him for His protections. And we thank Him for His guidance for ushering us into another week. As today marks the first Sunday of the 6th month in the year 2017, I'd like to discuss the subject, be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. And so I'm taking this opportunity to welcome you and also thank you for joining me on today's edition. Be alert and set the path. Let me start by asking you a few simple questions. The first one is, are you still on course with your focus? Are you still on course with your focus? And the second one is, are you learning from the mistakes that you've made? Are you learning from the mistakes that you've made? And the third one is, how far are you with achieving your focus? How far are you with achieving your focus? My brother, my sister, be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. And so, if maybe we started the year 2017, you have so many things planned. You have so many resolutions that you wanted to achieve. You had a focus since the beginning of the year. But today, I'm encouraging you that if things hasn't gone the way you planned, if things hasn't gone the way you wanted, it's okay, my beloved. It's okay. Just be alert and set the path. And since things hasn't gone the way you planned, don't just relax. Don't just give up on that focus you had for yourself. Don't just give up on that resolution that you set for yourself. I want you to take this moment, sit back, reflect. Reflect. What aspects hasn't gone well? What aspects are going well? What can be done to change things around? Beloved, be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. Determine the strategies that you are using. Are all strategies working for you? Do you need to make adjustments to certain strategies that you are using? You see, sometimes we set the focus for ourselves, but yet still we relax. We don't put in any focus. We don't put in any strength to achieving that focus. We don't put in any motivation. We don't put in that determination. We fail to see that we have a focus for ourselves. And so these are little strategies that tends to hold us back towards achieving our focus. But today I'm entreating you to be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. Learn from the mistakes that you've made. What experiences has those mistakes taught you? What can you learn from those mistakes? What ways or what measures can you take to prevent those mistakes from holding you back? Again, what measures can you take or what strategies can be done to prevent you from repeating that same mistakes? We are just in the early beginnings of the 6th year of the month. And so as the number of days goes on in the year, beloved, we still have 6 more months ahead. Just be alert and set the path. Learn from your mistakes. If the first 6 months of this year, things hasn't been going the way you planned, things hasn't been going the way you wanted, learn from the experiences that you are having so far. Do not rely on the negative words that people are telling you. The fact that somebody has achieved it or somebody is progressing towards the focus or towards the resolutions that they set for themselves doesn't mean that you should give up on yours. It doesn't mean that you should allow the words of people to determine what you can achieve. As I said in the previous video, we are all different. So you can do something that I cannot do. I can also do something that you cannot do. We all have different capabilities. We are all differently gifted. It's up to you to realize that you are unique. It's up to you to realize that you are special. And so you can set a trail, you can set the path for people to follow instead of you always thinking to follow what others are doing. Do not follow the crowd. Do not motivate yourself based on somebody's achievement. Motivate yourself based on what you see yourself achieving. Motivate yourself based on what you are passionate about. Motivate yourself based on the impact that you can change in the lives of people. Motivate yourself based on how you want to change the world. As I said before, you can't change the whole world, but you can change some part of the world. And so with the little things around you, how are you changing those things to achieve your passion? How are you changing those things to maintain your focus? Be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. Remember, you will fall down. You will make mistakes. But do not stay down. Because I believe that you will rise up. I believe that if you fall 10,000 times, you will rise up 10,000 times. Be alert and set the path. There are moments that you feel down. There are moments that you feel like all hope is lost. There are moments that you ask yourself, what am I doing in life? But today I'm entreating you to be alert and set the path. Do not let those moments distract you from your focus. The devil works in so many ways to distract us. Sometimes it comes through people. Sometimes it comes through our own thoughts. Sometimes you have negative thoughts that will prevent you. Negative thoughts that will even let you question yourself if you are capable of achieving what you are passionate about. But today I'm telling you that God is in control. So be alert and set the path. Find a strategy that works for you. Find a strategy only you have planned. Find a strategy that makes you different. Because as I said before, you are uniquely created and you are specially gifted. So you have a special strategy that only you can understand how to follow it. You have a special strategy that no matter how hard I try, I can never understand it. I can never follow it. And so seize that advantage. Use that as an opportunity. And be alert to set the path. Be alert to set the path. Do not follow the crowd. Do not follow the crowd. We are all different people, and each of us has our focus. Each of us has something that we want to be remembered for when the day comes for us to leave the world. But ask yourself, is what you want to be remembered for the same as what I want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered for the fame you want to achieve? Or do you want to be remembered for the change you caused in the world, for the change that you brought to somebody's life? Use your special gift. Use your uniqueness to cause an impact in somebody's life, to cause an impact in your community, to cause an impact in the country that you reside in. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself, because the one who created you, the one who made you, has made all things possible for you. He is the one who makes the impossible becomes possible. And so be alert to set the path. Be alert never to get distracted. Be alert never to lose focus. In the beginning of the year, we spoke about be careful not to lose focus. And in that video, we learned that before we enter into a new year, we set so many resolutions for ourselves. But along the lines, we lose focus. Why? Because we allow certain things to distract us. We allow certain words of people to distract us. We allow the negative thoughts of our minds at some point to distract us. We tend to devalue ourselves as we set the focus for ourselves. When we set resolutions for ourselves, along the lines we ask ourselves, can I even achieve what I've set for myself? But I believe that you can achieve it. That is why you set it for yourself in the first place. And so be alert. Be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. Do not allow anything to distract you. Do not allow any negative thoughts to distract you. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. And I'll say it again, it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are what teaches you, are the experiences that you get, are the experiences that builds you up towards achieving your success. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but one thing you should realize is do not allow those mistakes to hold you down. Do not allow those mistakes to determine your future. Do not allow the broken pieces of yesterday to determine your focus for today. Be alert and set the path. Be alert and set the path. I thank you for joining me on today's series. God bless you once again. And as we begin to usher into a new week, it is my prayer that may God protect you. It is my prayer that may God guide you. It is my prayer that may He show you His directions. And it is my prayer that may His blessings locate you as you stay alert to set the path. God bless you and thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next week. Thank you and bye.